I don't wait 30 minutes for anyone, especially not on a first date.
He had to take a call from a client, and he never fucking came back.
Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of videos of women describing their dating experiences in 2024. Let's get into it.
Am I the asshole in this situation, or are my actions justified? I had a first date scheduled yesterday, and we planned on meeting for brunch at 2 at a place that he picked, and he actually said 2 o'clock works best for me. No problem, sounds great. See you there. I leave my place at 1:40 and send him a text saying heading that way. I don't hear from him until 1:55 as I'm parking. And he says, oh my gosh, I haven't even left yet, so sorry, I'll be there by 2:10.
Well, I think at this point we are very familiar with the if he wanted to, he would. Evidently, this guy does not care about this woman's time. Ladies, if this happens to you, just know that the guy does not give a damn about you. Guys, same thing goes for you. They don't value your time.
I'm a little irritated, but I'm like, whatever, not a big deal. I'll just go get a seat and grab a drink. No big deal. So I'm sitting there waiting. 2:10 rolls by, I don't hear from him. 2:15, don't hear from him. 2:20, still haven't heard from him. At this point, I just asked the waitress, bring me my check. I'd like to pay for my drink. As I'm signing my bill at, I think it was like 2:23, 2:24, he texted, he was like, hey, I'm looking for parking. It's a disaster, might take me another couple of minutes. At 2:30, I was like, fuck this, I'm over it. And I got up and I left. Not even 2 minutes after walking out the door, I get a phone call from him, and I send it to voicemail, and then I get a text from him, and he was like, hey, I just walked in, I don't see you anywhere, did you leave? To which I responded, yes, I left. I don't wait 30 minutes for anyone, especially not on a first date. In my mind, it is completely disrespectful to make somebody wait for you for 30 minutes. And he was the one that picked the time and the place. Like, he knows the parking situation way more than I do. I left at an appropriate time to make sure that I was like, I know it's only like 10 minutes from my place, but I gave myself 20 minutes to get there, find parking, because I like to respect people's time. I don't want people having to wait for me.
Are you sure about that?
I'll wait 5-10 minutes, not a big deal, but 30 minutes is crazy.
Well, ladies, you guys do the same thing to men, so now you see how men feel.
After I sent him the text, I just blocked him and unmatched him on the dating app because I don't really have anything else to say. There's no coming back from that for me. Like, you kind of showed me who you were to begin with, and that's really all I need to see. That's like a big red flag and deal breaker for me. But I'm curious to know, like, am I the asshole for leaving after 30 minutes, or is that kind of, the right thing to do?
Well, I would have left too. I would not have waited 30 minutes. Nuh-uh. No, my time is way too valuable. If you're not there on time, I'm out.
Well, guys, I think you finally succeeded. I think I have lost the absolute last shred of hope I had that there's still good men left in the world.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Just went on a date. I thought it was going well. Talked nonstop, not me, back and forth, for over an hour. And then all of a sudden he had to take a call from a client. And he never fucking came back.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
And I got stuck with a $90 tab for his beers and pizza.
Can I get a drizzle?
So, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. 4B movement all the fucking way from here on out. You guys suck.
All right, here I come in with my 2 cents. In my personal opinion, what this man did was wrong. He should not have walked out and greeted the women with the bill. Should not have done it. That's not right. The other guy that was 30 minutes late, he should not have done that either. He should be there on time. But at the same time, I understand why men are acting the way they're acting. They're losing respect for women because women have been disrespecting men and they have been disrespecting themselves. I understand it's not right, but at the same time, I understand why men are doing the things that are doing. It's not right, but I understand it. You women have created the standards. Men are adapting to it. And as I said before, they are beating you at your own game.
I am 31 years old and I've never had a boyfriend.
Every time I hear a woman say that she has never had a boyfriend throughout her life, the first thing that comes to mind is she a virgin? Of course she's not. What women mean by this is that I have been involved in a friends with benefit relationship throughout my whole adult life, and no man wants to take me serious.
That when is it going to be my turn? When is it going to be me? Feeling is so real. It's like we're happy for our friends, but we also have this looming feeling, and it kind of makes you feel even more lonely and even like a little bit guilty. Yeah, that's just your friendly reminder that that is a normal feeling. My thought process that has really helped me with this in the last couple of years is realizing like, okay, if I knew for sure 3 months from today that I was going to meet my person, how would I be living my life? I think there is so much fun in singleness that we kind of like glaze over because we're like, I just want to meet my person. I want to meet my person. But if I knew that like my person guarantee is coming in 3 months, I'm going to be living my best single life in those 3 months.
Translation, I want to be monkey branching. I want to be pump and dump for the next 3 months.
I was just right there like,
And I'm going to be going to girls' night out, party, clubbing, before I settle down with that beta man that's going to come to my life in the next 3 months.
Enjoying the girls' trip.
I'm trying to get my face blasted by multiple men.
Enjoying the girls' night out.
Guys out there with 13-inch meats waiting to destroy me.
Enjoying the movie nights in.
I want to be passed around so bad.
Honestly laughing at those crazy messages that we get on dating apps. They're crazy, but they're low-key funny. Really, that's what being single should be. Because we're all going to get our turn. It is going to happen for us.
Not every woman is going to get a turn to get married. Study has shown a projection that by 2030, 40% of women will be childless and unmarried.
We just don't have that exact timeline guarantee. But if we all did have that 3-month guarantee, I know we would enjoy being single just a little bit more. Yes, there are moments that are going to be like hard and tough and like heartbreaking, but it's all leading us to where we need to be and who we need to meet. Our turn is coming, girls. Our turn is coming.
A term that I keep hearing bandied about on here is hitting the wall. Several men have said that I have hit the wall.
Oh, hell yes, you have.
I'm not going to let that get me down because upon further research, the term refers to any woman over age 29 because by that age, she has allegedly lost all of her sexual desirability and therefore hit the wall. Men, do some of you really believe this to be true?
It is not that you women are no longer sexually desired by men when you hit 30. That's not true because men will still smash and dash. They will still pump you and dump you even after you hit 30, 40, 50. The reason why we say that you women hit the wall at 30 is because there has been many studies showing and proving that the best fertility years for you is between the ages 15 and 25 with 85% chances of you getting pregnant within that 10 years. After you hit 30, you drop 10%, you go to 75%, and by the time you hit 40, you have dropped 30%, give or take, giving you with 40 to 44% chance of you getting pregnant at age 40. And the question that men ask themselves is, why get involved with a woman in her 40s with a 40% chance of getting pregnant and risk it when I can get involved with a woman in her early 20s with an 85% fertility rate and the chances of having a healthy pregnancy is a lot higher. This is what we mean when we say that you women hit the wall, but you are still sexually desired after 30, but it is not for the reason that you think. Now let's take a look at this last video. This woman is going to tell us why it is not good for a single woman to date a single dad.
Girls that date guys that have kids when they have no kids of their own are today's strongest soldiers.
Those guys that date single mothers when they have no kids of their own are today's strongest soldiers. Those guys take one for the team for sure.
I don't even like knowing that my man existed around other women, let alone now there's evidence.
I don't even like the idea of knowing that my woman existed around other men prior to me, let alone walking around with a two-legged evidence.
Well, I don't have a man, but like thinking about it is getting me mad for real. Like imagine you guys are arguing and he's like, that's the mother of my children. Oh.
Can you imagine you two getting into an argument and she says to you, that is the father of my children?
I would lose shit. I would lose my shit. Can't do it.
No shit, you can't do it. No wonder why men cannot do it either. You say you're going to lose your shit if that were to happen. Well, men lose more than that.
Like at no point in that relationship would I not feel like the mistress.
Like at no point in that relationship, I'm going to feel like a walking wallet.
Cause like go back to your family, sir.
Because like, go back to your family, woman. Go back to your baby daddy.
What do you mean you're looking for a girlfriend? You have a child and the child of the mother.
What What do you mean you're looking for a boyfriend? You have a child. You also have the mother of the child. For some reason, when women say all of those things, it's perfectly fine. Those are her standards. Those are her preferences. But when men say it, all of a sudden it's misogynistic and controlling and patriarchy and all that garbage. But I will tell you guys to follow this woman's advice to the letter of the law. Do not get involved with single mothers. All it's going to bring to your life is chaos. And just wait till that kid gets old enough to tell you that you are not the father. And she's going to reinforce that by telling that kid that you are not the father. You're just a walking wallet. Oh, and by the way, guys, many of these single mothers hide their kids from you for the next 3-4 months that you have been dating until you have caught some feelings for her. Then they bring the kid into the picture, which is why I always tell you, do not rush into a relationship. Do your homework, take your time, and try to find out as much as you can about this woman's past. In the meantime, guys, watch your six at all times, and I'll see you next time.